Hello everyone, my name is Jeremy and today I want to talk about a sector that might be the safest place to put your money in if we start experiencing high inflation and the higher tax rate. A few days ago, the Treasury Secretary, Janet Yellen, said that interest rates might need to be raised in order to keep the economy from overheating. And this exacerbated the current sell-off that we've had with growth and tech stocks. The Treasury Secretary commented on her concerns of runaway inflation based on the Biden administration's trillions more of approved spending. Even though Janet Yellen does not have the authority to make such decisions, the ex-chairman of the Fed's words definitely caused a little bit of panic. So we all know that we're going to experience a higher tax rate with the new administration. And we saw what happened to the market a few Thursdays ago when the Biden administration announced the new plans for the capital gains tax. One sector that could be affected very little are companies that are taxed as a REIT, Real Estate Investment Trust. If you are a normal viewer of my channel, you know that I love REITs. They are some of my absolute favorite investments and I own many of them between at least 3 accounts. They're a great way to be invested in real estate without getting your hands dirty. You don't have to worry about flipping, buying, purchasing, managing physical locations. The way that REITs are taxed, a new corporate tax rate should not affect REITs too much. And that's because they are considered a tax-through entity. They just need to make sure to distribute at least 90% of their taxable income and invest in at least 75% real estate. And on the capital gain side, even though this new tax rate only affects people that make $1 million or more per year, more than likely these investors with deeper pockets are going to pull their money out of things like growth stocks to avoid a higher capital gains tax. And a higher tax rate on a lot of these companies is going to affect the bottom line. And if people are pulling out of those types of positions, it's going to affect the stock price negatively. Put all of this together and REITs could definitely point towards a better investment option for these new tax rates. Another thing to consider, if we do experience higher inflation, dividend-paying stocks will definitely help. Because we could see sell-off in the growth sector, then stock values could remain stagnant. But if your stocks are paying a dividend, then wouldn't it be nice to at least be getting paid during a rough time? And as I showed in my Dividend Aristocrat video, these companies that have been paying dividends for at least 25 years have management teams that want to keep that status. That means your dividend payouts should increase even while the rest of the market is stagnant. And moving back to REITs, some of my absolute favorites are Omega Healthcare, Gladstone Corporation, Arbor Realty Trust, Realty Income Corporation, that's a big one, STAG Industrial Incorporated, Brookfield Property Partners, the list goes on. There's at least 225 REITs that are registered with the SEC. Now, out of all of these companies, I own all of them. I'm not pushing any of these on anyone. I'm just letting you know that I own them and I love these companies. Also, none of these companies had a dividend cut during COVID last year. That's saying a lot. In fact, all of these companies have increased their dividend throughout the years. As far as the dividend yield on these companies, it's anywhere from just above 4% to the mid 7.5% range. Down in the description, I'll leave the ticker and the name of all these companies. And there are plenty more. I just wanted to give some examples. And I hate to ask guys, but doing all this research is a lot of work. If you could just throw me a bone and smash that like button, it would help so much. Speaking of my channel, let me know in the comments, what do you guys think of my last couple videos, which were all about trading? You think it's okay if I have a little bit of mix of investing and trading, or should I start a whole new channel for trading? I'd love to get some feedback from you guys. So again, please like, share, and subscribe. It helps me out so much. Please be kind to one another, stay safe in this crazy world, and I will see you in a couple days. Bye-bye.